Hello everybody, it's me, GhostCritic. Welcome to New Comic Book Day Wednesday! Yeah, it's all our favourite Wednesday. We get to go down to the comic book store and root around those shelves, looking at all the new books, everything that's on our pull lists. I've got 11 books this week. No, that's a lie, because I was really naughty and I went and bought quite a stack of 50p bargain bin books here, but I'm not going to be showing you them in this video. Once again, he's brought in this huge collection. Nothing really exciting, as in kind of old stuff, but I did find some treasures in there that I'm really excited to read, bits that fill in gaps in my collections. And just had fun as usual going through all the boxes. However, I know that he said that he's got another big batch and he's going to have a kind of a big 50p blowout, and he's going to kind of let me know a little before time that this all goes out, so I can have a big route around. Fortunately, I'm getting paid this Saturday, so I will have to put some money aside for that. So I might wait until that happens to show you that pile, and I could do a video all in one for you. Talking about videos, when I was doing monthly videos, I decided no, I don't want to do that anymore, and I've gone back to my weekly schedule. So just a reminder, last Sunday I told you all about my books that I picked up last Wednesday, told you what I thought about it, gave it a little bit of review, opinions, thoughts. Please go and support that video. Thank you to everyone who already has, and don't forget to comment. And also, new subscribers, 3, 1 sneaking in today. 3 new subscribers. If you subscribe to my channel in the next 7 days, I will give you a shout out in next week's video. And if you do video uploads, I will put a link to your channel in the description bar below and point people in your direction. And hopefully, if they like what they see, you'll get a few more subscribers out of it too. So, the 3 people, of which 2, just your regular people who wanted to support my channel, don't do videos, but very grateful for them being here. It's Christian Kabarokas. Don't forget to say hi, Christian. And Kajetan Kalbowski. There's some cool going on names here. Again, they don't do videos, but thank you very much to subscribing to my channel. Don't forget to say hello and where you came from. What are you reading? What have you enjoyed about my channel so far? Look at all those videos back in the years gone by. And finally, 8-Bit Bond Gamer just snuck in this afternoon, I think it was, and subscribed to my channel. Young lad, just doing some fun videos, getting used to, I think, the YouTube experience. He likes his Pokemon. And currently he's listed his top 5 favourite. So if you're a fan of Pokemon, or you've got some young daughters or sons of the like who would get a kick out of watching that, please go and check out his channel. Now, on to the books that I picked up this week. As I said, there were 11 of them. If you were following me on Twitter today and saw a couple of my tweets, I had a little bit of a dilemma, because there were 2 new DC Rebirth books that came out this week, and I didn't know which one to get. I was a bit unsure. Thank you to all those people that responded to me. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's @GhostCritic, of course. And so what did I pick? Was it going to be Batwoman, or was it going to be Supersense? Very difficult decision to make. And I'm not sure if these are like the kind of, like when it first started, these are like the one-shots that kind of bring everyone up to speed and then start the story again at issue 1 properly. But of course I got them both. I got them both. I know they're going to go up to $3.99, which is why I think these are like the original Rebirth issue number ones, where it was like a kind of origin, catching you up to speed who these people are, and then it would be issue one again, but on the ongoing series. So Supersense, this is Tomasi writing. I've had good experiences with Peter Tomasi in the past. It's Georges Jimenez on art, but it just looked, from what I saw of the solicitations, it looked a really fun book. It looked really colourful and kinetic and, say it again, fun. And that's a lot of what I want from comic books at the moment. I have image books that are very kind of adult orientated, dealing with, like, you know, the big ideas and all that kind of stuff. But sometimes you just want some silliness, some fun, and I think I'm going to get this from Supersense with Superboy and Damian. I don't know Superboy very well, especially I guess this reincarnation. Damian, I've not read what happened to him since before he apparently died, so there's a lot of catching up for me to do that. So I'm not saying I'm going to keep getting these. I might only get one, I might get both of them, I don't know. It depends how good these two issues are. But if I don't try them, I'm not going to know, am I? I'm not just going to blindly go, no, I'm not going to buy them. And so we move on to Batwoman. Who's on this? That's, of course, they're going to put everyone's name at the end, aren't they? Yes. We've got Marguerite Bennett and James Tynion on the writers, and Steve Epting as the artist. So Steve Epting, really good artist. Tynion, take a leave, he's kind of a bit of a roller coaster, as we know, on the woods. I'm not overly familiar with Marguerite Bennett's work, but I do like the character of Batwoman, and before that awful man took it over from the last series, I was really enjoying it then. But we'll see. I know she's made a few appearances in the Batman books, kind of reintroduce her back into the Bat universe, but I didn't read them, so I don't know. Hopefully, again, this will bring me up to speed. Let's move on to a couple of the indies from Aftershock, issue number 11 of Black Eyed Kids, and I really don't know what to do with this. It's one of those books I'm just picking up out of habit, and basically it's on my pull list, and I know if I cancel it I'm going to have to get at least the next two because of its ordering scheme, and so that just kind of stops me from dropping it and just collecting it for the sake of it, because the story really isn't grabbing me as it initially did right at the very beginning. I don't know. We'll see how this one goes, but I don't really have many great things to say about this. It's more often than not a very quick read, and I think that's what puts me off as well, especially when it's a $3.99 comic book. One I don't mind paying $3.99 for is Matt Kint's Department H, issue number, where are we up to? Issue number 11. Interesting wraparound here. As you can see, there's some strange looking amphibious creatures swimming around there, but been a great series, kind of almost kind of like underwater survival adventure story, more than the kind of locked room murder mystery that it began out as, but that's fine by me. Love the art style of both Matt and Charlene Kint on here. What more can I say? Go and pick this up. Is there a trade out for this yet? I'm sure there must be, with 11 issues already out. Great to see Kill or Be Killed. Brubaker, Phillips, Breitweiser, amazing team. They should never split up. This has been really cool book. This kind of vigilante, potentially mentally disturbed, potentially supernatural goings on, but it really took a turn in last month's issue, where he may have killed someone who's not that guilty. Well, he's a cop, so he usually, our main protagonist Dylan, kills off those kind of morally ambiguous type of characters or villains to apparently allow him to stay alive. As long as he kills someone, I think it's in every month, he can stay alive after, right at the beginning, him trying to commit suicide. The great thing I do love about this, apart from obviously the great art style that Phillips and Breitweiser bring to this book, is Brubaker's use of time and moving forwards and backwards, but still telling a cohesive, interesting and kind of immersive storyline. And he always does such good stuff on all these books. I hear this is pretty much ongoing. As long as people are buying it, they will keep writing it. This isn't going to be those kind of short kind of maxi series. I believe this is going to go on for quite some time, as I said, as long as people are buying it. So go buy it! The other one from Image, it's another issue of Theyre Not Like Us, issue number 14. Nice graphic cover of someone basically getting their face punched off. I did say last time, because this book had been on a huge hiatus, that I was a bit nonplussed about it. I didn't know who I was rooting for anymore with these characters, and I didn't really care. But however, it is a good book. I think it would make a great trade read rather than a single issues. And Simon Gaines' art on here is lovely. And of course, the ever popular, the ever hard-working Jordi Belair on colours just make a lot of these pages pop. The final 5 books come from Marvel, and we kick off with issue 17 of Daredevil. And my kind of excitement for this book is sort of ramping up, because we're building to how Daredevil managed to conceal his hidden identity again after revealing it in the Mark Waid Chris Samney runs. But of course we've had Secret Wars since then, and some deal has been made. We'll find out. It's one of those, it's either going to be really, really good idea, or it's just going to be pants. And I don't want it to be pants. It's Charles Soule. Come on, man. Pull it out the bag. Do something really special. Don't let me down. We have a double hit from Doctor Strange this week. We have the regular title, issue number 17. I think this is it the start of a new storyline? I know that we had the big fight with Dormammu at the end of last issue. Yes, that was it. And it looked like Wong, is it Wong? Yes, his kind of manservant butler type guy had been taken over by the evil entity Misery, so that's going to be interesting. But what is going to be more interesting is we have a change of artists, and normally I would be like, where's my Bocello artwork? But we have Fraser Irving on art in this book. Very excited for that. I love Fraser Irving's art style. It's that kind of very painted look. And I'm just flicking through it now, and I shouldn't. I'm not going to show you. I will show you on Sunday some of the inside, which I'm sure is just going to be fantastic. But looking forward to that. Now, last week I wasn't paying attention to my pull list, and we had that Uncanny Inhumans tie-in for Monsters Unleashed. Well, I was paying attention this time, but I still decided to try out Doctor Strange's tie-in. And one of the reasons was this, which is quite strange given what I've just said about the actual ongoing series, is that I wanted to see someone else write Doctor Strange and draw it, because as much as I want it to happen, Jason Aaron and Chris Bachalo are not going to be on this book forever, and I kind of want to be ready for it. So let's try some different people writing Doctor Strange, see how nice a fit or well a fit they are on this book. So we've got Chip Zdarsky writing this, so he's quite a cool writer. A lot of people have got a lot of time for him. Julian Lopez as the artist. Now, I'm not overly familiar with that, but as I'm flicking through it, it's not offensive. It's not an offensive look there, so we'll see how that one goes. Issue 9 of The Punisher, Becky Cloonan continues her run on this, and I've come to the conclusion that what Becky needs to do is give Frank Castle a long running storyline, not this kind of very episodic bombs going off, guns firing, freaky villain to go up against, unusual alliances for the Punisher. Let's do a long arc storyline that has some weight to it, that has some importance to Frank Castle's life, because I don't feel this has done that yet. And Frank Castle's got such a rich history, and even in our new Secret Wars universe, however his history fits into this, there's so much more you could do with this character. Rick Remender's done a great job in doing this, at least twice that I've read. And so I think Becky Cloonan needs to address this and really give us a good, strong storyline to get our teeth into. Finally, it's issue 19 of The Uncanny Humans, and it's another tie-in. They're still tying in with the Inhumans versus the X-Men, of course, because the event is still going on and I still don't care about it. The sooner it's over, the better. I'm not quite sure how long this title has got to go, because I know there's another Inhumans title, I think it's called The Royals, which has the kind of Inhumans going out into space and doing lots of kind of spacey sci-fi type stuff, which actually interests me a great deal. And if this is still going and the other one is coming out, I may drop this for the other one, because that sounds much more interesting than what is going on here at the moment. Oh, and that's it. That's everything. That's all my comics. Thank you all for watching. Let me know in the comment section down below what you picked up this week. Did you have to choose between Supersense and Batwoman, if at all? Was there any number ones that I missed out on, that I wasn't looking at properly? What books did you pick up? Let me know. Talk to me down there in the comment section. Give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget, subscribe. If you subscribe this week, then I'll shout you out in next week's Wednesday video. Thank you all for watching. I will see you soon. Bye bye.